Dogs are dead. 2 dead dogs.
07 en route.
This week on Hidden Crime Diaries, we dive into a case that shattered the peace of a small Illinois town that would uncover jealousy, betrayal, and a meticulously planned crime.
Lairway Communications, how can I help you?
Yes, please. I'm calling about Zoraida Bartolome. She lives at 512 Concord Avenue, Romoville, Illinois. We haven't heard from her husband, or their children all day. They're not answering the phone. Her husband's workplace called to say he didn't show up to work, and that's not like him. Could someone please go check on them?
Okay, give me 1 second.
On September 17, 2023, officers responded to the welfare check at 512 Concord Avenue. The house was eerily quiet. Lights were off except for a faint glow in one room.
Lights are off, TV is knocked over, and coffee table too. Something feels off.
They entered through the unlocked back door and made a chilling discovery.
Want to try that door real quick, Ron?
Oh god. Dogs are dead. 2 dead dogs.
I need more units here.
2 lifeless dogs lying on opposite ends of the kitchen floor, which was a terrifying foreshadowing of what was to come. Officers moved farther into the house as this gruesome scene caused instant alarms.
Hey, open the trunk. Units from 367. I'm waiting for at least one more to make entry.
Romeo 399.
I'm gonna boot it. We're gonna go nice and slow, all right? You stay in the back of the stack. You watch our 6 as we move through the house, okay? Cover the window. What do you see, Corey?
We got 1 dead dog right here. We got a 2nd dead dog.
Doors open. Make an entry 33 traffic only. All right, Ron, go ahead.
Alberto Rolon, an adult male, was discovered in the living room, lying in a pool of blood from deadly head wounds from a gunshot. Zoraida Bartolome's body was discovered in the southeast bedroom after a door was kicked in. Diego and Adriel, the couple's 2 young sons, were found nearby and killed with the same ferocity. The once peaceful family home had been transformed into a scene of unimaginable tragedy. Investigators uncovered evidence linking Zoraida to an affair with a man named Nathaniel Huey. But the true mastermind behind the tragedy was Hermelinda Paloma, Nathaniel's girlfriend.
Hello, Hermelinda. We're investigating a murder, and we've recovered messages that connect you to this case. Are those messages going to trace back to you?
Detectives weren't convinced.
Hi, Hermelinda. My name is Detective Garcia. I know you know what's going on and why we're here. Okay? We're investigating a murder. We have in our possession some phones. Okay? We have retrieved those messages. All right? We've read them. They're pretty clear that somebody's pretty upset.
They found that Hermelinda had posed as a fake hacker, using spy apps and fabricated threats to manipulate Nathaniel. She convinced him that Zoraida was a mole in a fictional cartel and set the stage for murder.
What we'd like, or what we're asking for, is consent to get the text messages off your phone. Can't. Still in the thing. I verified it, there's no threats, and it's going to make you look guilty again.
Detectives pressed Nathaniel for answers, suspecting his involvement in the murders.
Nathaniel, do you have anything to do with what happened to Zoraida and her family?
No. Hermelinda told me Zoraida was dangerous, that she was a mole in some cartel. She showed me messages and screenshots. I thought I was protecting myself.
Those messages were fake, Nathaniel. Hermelinda manipulated you out of jealousy, and now a family is gone because of it.
Evidence from Nathaniel's phone revealed a calculated plan by him and Hermelinda. They studied Zoraida's home and used a vacant neighboring house to avoid detection. On the night of the murders, Hermelinda drove while Nathaniel carried out the attack. They staged the scene as a botched burglary, with surveillance capturing Hermelinda's car circling the house. Afterward, they planned to destroy evidence by taking phones and burning clothing. But a storm disrupted their efforts, leaving behind critical clues. Crime records reveal that Huey believed the children were better off dead than living without their parents. a tragic decision that has shocked the community. On September 20th, Hermelinda was reported missing, and Nathaniel confessed his role in the crime to his mother.
Police say Huey confessed to his own mother that he was the killer.
The pair were labeled as armed and dangerous. Authorities tracked them to a Walmart in Catoosa, Oklahoma, where surveillance footage showed them calmly walking side by side. When officers approached to investigate, the pair attempted to flee in their SUV. The vehicle collided with another car before crashing into a concrete barrier.
I got door, do not see movement. No movement. Get out! Get out now! You got that door? I got driver door. Got your back.
Moments later, as the SUV caught fire, 2 gunshots were heard.
Driver's still in, passenger we got her out. It looked like she was being held against her wheel.
Nathaniel died by a self-inflicted gunshot wound, while Hermelinda, gravely injured by a shot to the back of her skull, was transported to the hospital and eventually died. Chief Brown fielded questions from the press, carefully navigating the sensitivity of the case.
Deputy Chief Chris Brown, Romeo Police. I'm going to be reading a statement. A female with a gunshot wound was located and removed from the passenger side of the vehicle. A male, also with a gunshot wound, was located deceased in the driver's seat of the vehicle.
So the main suspect is dead, or the person of interest, I should say.
Nothing in our investigation to this point leads us to believe that there were any other suspects.
Even as the news cycle moved on, the loss of Zoraida Bartolome, Alberto Roland, and their young sons, Diego and Adriel, remains a haunting reminder broadcast into homes across the nation. The tragedy of the Bartolome family was not just a story, it was a moment that united strangers in shared heartbreak. The tragic partnership between Hermelinda Paloma and Nathaniel Huey came to a violent and devastating end, forever altering the lives of those they left behind. An act that shattered a family, stunned a community, and left an entire nation grappling with the senselessness of it all.
It's just sad, you know, that we have these little kids that move into our neighborhood. They were just trying to better themselves, buying a home. I was up all night for the last 2 nights.
The once peaceful Bartolome home, filled with love and laughter, is now a painful reminder of the fragility of life and the destructive power of jealousy, deceit, and manipulation. A place where dreams were nurtured and milestones celebrated is now a symbol of unimaginable loss.